Hello everyone, welcome back to Joyful Learning 365 YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about how to use the switch statements in MS Power Automate.
Go to make.powerapps.com, and from here I am taking instant flow, manually trigger. Here I am taking an input as a number. Okay, here I am taking an input as a number, and here in the new step in the control I am taking switch control. Switch action I have used. So here, for example, a user entered a value in the number. For example, a user entered a value in a number 1, then do something. Okay, here I have written 1 first condition. So what I will do here in the number, in the switch case, I will add the number, whatever the input was entered by the user, right? So that I will try to get here. Selected here, and now what I will do, if user entered 1, then like this. Okay, simply I will tell print a value in compose, entered in case 1. Okay, so for example, if user enter 2 value, okay, 2 as a number, then it needs to enter into this condition. Okay, in this case 2. So I will select here again compose. Again, I will try to print here some value. Entered in case 2. Okay. So if user had entered either user didn't enter 1 or 2. Apart from that, if he entered anything, then it needs to print some different value. Okay. Let's try to give some value. Click on the compose. So here I will try to print that value. Which value has been printed? Whatever the value has been entered by the user, that value I will print. User given input as this one. Okay. Now let's test it. Go here. First, try to save this flow. So as you can see here, there are 2 cases which I have taken. So if you want to add more cases, then click on this plus button. Automatically, 1 more case get added. So as of now, I have taken only 2 cases, and one is a by defaulted one. So if case 1 is not satisfied, then it will go to the case 2, and case 1, case 2 is not satisfied, then it will print the value as a defaulted value. Okay. Here, here manually I am seeking the input from the user, from the number, whatever the number, on basis of the number, whatever the value has been entered by the user, on basis of that, this needs to be enter into the uh, cases. Okay. So here I have used switch control. Okay. Let me try to first try to give some name. Switch control testing. Okay. Click on the save button. So let me test it. Click on the test button. Click on the manually. Here it's asking me to enter some value. Okay. So what I will do here, simply I will put here 2. Okay. Now basically if I given here 2, it needs to enter into the case 2, case 1 and defaulted one it will fail. Only case 2 will get succeeded. Let's see. Click on the run flow. click on the done. My flow executed successfully. Here, let's see the output. See, as you can see here, case 1 got failed and defaulted also failed. Here, case 2, this value has been printed in the compose 2 is entered in a case 2. For example, if I enter a value when I'm testing, right? If I enter a value as a 1, then how it will behave? So it needs to enter into the case 1. Let's test it. So here I have entered this one. Now again, flow has been run successfully. So as you can see here, if I enter this value as a given input value as a 1, then it has been entered into the switch condition, and basis of the whatever the value you have given, the case is equals to 1, then it has been this case is satisfied, then it entered into the case 1, and case 2 and defaulted one, these two got failed. Okay, let's try to give, instead of 1 or 2, I will give other value. Then it needs to come into inside the defaulted condition. Let's check whether it is working as expected or not. Now click on the test here. So basically in case 1, it will enter into the case 1 if I will give a 1 value, and if I give a value as a 2, then it will go into the case 2. But in the defaulted case, apart from the 1 or 2, remaining any values if I give, it needs to enter into the defaulted condition. Let's see if it is working or not. So what I will do here, I will enter some of the, like my favorite number 10, I will enter, and let's see here. If I given his this number, it needs to be by defaultedly it needs to be entered in the defaulted one, because it's not satisfying the case 1 and case 3. Let's see. Now click on the run flow. My flow successful run. So let's see here. Okay, case 1 failed, case 2 failed, in case 2 it didn't entered. So it successfully entered into the defaulted, and as you can see here, user given input as a 10. See, like this. So this is the sample MS flow has been created for your understanding. I hope like you get some clarity on it. Basically, we'll get the whatever the user input we are getting. On basis of that one, if you use the switch condition, so if value equals to that one, then it will enter into that case, else it will go to the different case. And both all the, if the cases are not satisfying, how many switch conditions you have written, if those cases are not satisfying, then it will go enter it into the defaulted one, and it will assign a defaulted value. Okay, that's it about today. Thank you very much for watching the